what I'm saying? So I just feel like T.O. thinking ability is just not on the same, his IQ not on the same level as Shakur.
You know what's crazy, and I got a question for y'all. What's crazy is I told my guy, I said, man, it's crazy. I can spar round after round after round with all these amateurs that I train. I train a bunch of amateurs. I probably do 12, 14, 15 rounds with them, 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds, you know, no problem. I did 4 rounds with Keyshawn, or with Shakur. And I mean, huffing and puffing.
Miss me, man. Miss me with he gonna knock out Shakur. Miss me with he gonna beat Shakur. Lopez gonna beat Shakur. No, he ain't. He ain't gonna beat no damn Shakur Stevenson. Nope, not gonna happen. He don't know how, people. He don't know how. That's it.
He'll beat him. No, for sure. Nah, I don't think he'll beat Shakur. I think Shakur gonna break him mentally. I think Shakur gonna break him down.
Yeah.
You know, because you're not. It's one thing where you just hitting somebody, and well, you can't. Somebody keep hitting you, and you can't hit them.
Keyshawn Davis and Shawn Porter have just revealed exactly how Shakur Stevenson will drive Teofimo Lopez crazy in the ring. Coming from Keyshawn Davis, his recent take is already sending shockwaves through the boxing community. For a long time, Teofimo Lopez has been viewed as a power puncher with explosive skills, leaving many to wonder whether Shakur Stevenson could stand a chance against him. But drawing from his own experience working closely with Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis has completely rewritten that perspective. He reveals exactly how Teofimo is going to lose, and shows that Shakur is not someone to be bullied in the ring. With his high ring IQ, Stevenson can make any opponent think twice before throwing a punch.
When the business is better for you and Dalton Smith than it is for you and Teofimo Lopez, or you and
T.O. not gonna win this fight.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is T not gonna win this fight? Because Shakur IQ is just on a whole nother planet. Shakur is really like that, and Shakur
kind of sickening, right?
Shakur facts, like Shakur, like people don't realize is about Shakur. The mentality that I have, Shakur has it. Mine is just louder. But when you in the ring with Shakur he's a mean fighter, bro. Like, for real. Like, take it from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta, when I'm in the ring with Shakur, I really have to think with him. It's not, oh, I'm about to bully this guy. I'm a little bit bigger than him, probably a little strong. Like, no.
Shawn Porter also chimes in, drawing from his own experience sparring with Shakur Stevenson. Stevenson has the ability to make opponents overthink, frustrating them enough to gain a mental edge. Porter reveals that in the past, he wasn't able to last more than 3 to 4 rounds against Stevenson. When asked why, he explained the real reason behind Stevenson's tactics and detailed exactly how Shakur has the potential to control the fight from start to finish.
I gotta think with this guy at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like T.O. thinking ability is just not on the same, his IQ not on the same level as Shakur.
You know what's crazy, and I got a question for y'all. What's crazy is I told my guy, I said, man, it's crazy. I can spar round after round after round with all of the amateurs that I train. I train a bunch of amateurs. I probably do 12, 14, 15 rounds with them, 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds, you know, no problem. I did 4 rounds with Keyshawn, or with Shakur. And I mean, huffing and puffing and all that. So I'm talking to my guy. He says, what's the difference? How is it you can do, you know, 12, 13, 15 rounds with a bunch of young guys, and you can barely make it through 4 with Shakur? I said, the difference is this right here. He will make you think so hard and so fast that it will wear you down.
Meanwhile, Tim Bradley didn't hold back in his latest commentary, delivering a brutally honest take on Teofimo Lopez that few would dare to voice. This wasn't just hype. It was a serious warning, as Bradley painted a picture of a harsh night ahead for Teofimo and his supporters.
You already know the damn rest. Can somebody please tell me how you beat Shakur Stevenson? Please, somebody tell me, how the hell do you beat some damn Shakur Stevenson? I'll wait. How you beat Shakur Stevenson? Can somebody please, on the contrary, please tell me, how the hell do you beat Teofimo Lopez? How you beat Teofimo Lopez? Because there's a blueprint out to beat Teofimo Lopez. Ain't no blueprint out to beat no Shakur Stevenson.
Backing Shakur Stevenson with full confidence, Tim Bradley posed the toughest question for anyone rooting for Teofimo Lopez. He openly doubts whether Teofimo really has the tools to overcome Stevenson, calling out both him and his team. Bradley pushed Teofimo's fans to think, when was the last time he even landed a decisive knockout? And how does he plan to tackle one of the most technically advanced fighters in the sport when, in Bradley's view, he has no game plan at all?
No. Ain't nobody figured it out yet. Nobody. The man is undefeated. Talking about, oh. Seeing some guys saying, oh, he gonna knock out Shakur Stevenson. Come on, stop it. Stop it. When the hell the last time that Lopez knocked anybody out? I mean, he hit Claggett. Well, Claggett, yeah. He hit Claggett with the kitchen sink. And Claggett ain't go no damn where. Shit, I mean, come on. When was the last time this man knocked somebody out? Come on. 135 when he was bigger than everybody? Yeah. That was it.
January 31st is shaping up as Judgment Day, and Tim Bradley isn't holding back with a stark warning. In his view, anyone betting on Teofimo Lopez to beat Shakur Stevenson is setting themselves up for disappointment. Bradley tells Teofimo to brace for Stevenson's lightning-fast combinations, emphasizing that timing will be the key, and that Shakur has the clear advantage. Stevenson will systematically break Teofimo down in the ring, leaving consequences that will sting not just Lopez, but his fans as well.
Not gonna happen. He don't know how, people. He don't know how. That's it. And let me tell y'all one more thing, man. Timing beats everything. Timing beats everything. Yeah. Beats power, beats speed. Timing beats everything. It don't matter what you doing that day. Timing. Yep. Get out the way. Timing. Oh, go ahead and take that. Timing. Yeah, let me move over here. Timing. Yeah, that's what it takes. Shakur Stevenson, hey, he the best at that. He the best at that. Explode in with them combinations. Yeah, you gonna hit nothing but air. I promise you that. You gonna be, hey, you in there gonna be fighting Casper the Ghost. Yeah, that's what you gonna be fighting. Casper the Ghost. You ever fought a ghost before? You about to fight one and coming on 31st.
To all Teofimo Lopez fans, Tim Bradley has a blunt message. Brace yourselves to rethink your pick once you see Shakur Stevenson snapping Teofimo's head back in the ring. Supporters of Lopez are in for a harsh reality check on January 31st, as Stevenson is set to deliver a masterclass performance in boxing, like nothing they've witnessed before. The takeaway is clear: reconsider your choice now, or prepare to be seriously let down.
Teofimo Lopez and his damn fans, yeah, y'all gonna be very disappointed after this match. Y'all gonna be mad as hell. Y'all gonna say, damn, why did I even pick Teofimo Lopez? Yeah, y'all gonna be praising Shakur Stevenson because you're gonna see greatness on the 31st. That's what the hell you gonna see. You gonna see boxing greatness. That's what you gonna see. Shit. Although I think the boy bumped his head. I know some of the stuff, Shakur, that's my guy, but he bumped his head a little bit about the Ali thing and you know, the anyway thing too. But, you know, that's his opinion. I'm just going to let y'all know that's his opinion. Nah, I don't agree with none of that stuff. But it is what it is. Anyway, it's my time, 10 Bezel Storm Bradley. You already know the damn rest. And I'm out.
Adding another explosive prediction, Connor Ben has shared his own daring perspective. Ben reveals that Shakur Stevenson has been texting him, joking that he wants to get smoked and line Ben up as his next opponent. Ben thinks that Shakur's confidence could slip into overconfidence, and that mistake might come back to haunt him. Expecting a tactical battle, Ben highlights areas where Teofimo Lopez could exploit weaknesses, painting him as the most formidable and dangerous opponent Stevenson has faced to date.
Shakur's on smoke, you know, like he messages me saying, I'm gonna put it on you and all that, and like, you know, you're gonna get it next, and like he's on smoke. I rate it for a little man. But I think Teo can cause an upset. Shakur, I don't get me wrong, I think I'm all about entertainment. Me personally, like what I like to see is, you know, entertainment and blood and, you know, guts and pride. Shakur don't have to go there because he's so gifted and so talented. And I really liked what I saw when he fought Zepeda. Like, he looked sharp and it was exciting. But then he's come out in an interview after and said he's not doing that again. but he looked unbelievable. People want to skip to the money made.
Expanding on his viewpoint, Conor Benn explains that he's drawn to fighters who combine skill with fearless, entertaining performances, pointing to Shakur Stevenson's recent bout against William Zepeda as a prime example. Stevenson's display was so impressive, it briefly made fans forget about Floyd Mayweather. Yet, despite that brilliance, Benn warns that Shakur could still be tested. He highlights the raw power and skill Teofimo Lopez brings to the table, suggesting Stevenson might struggle to cope. In Benn's eyes, Teofimo has the tools to pull off the biggest upset of Stevenson's career.
People forget the pretty boy, Floyd. You know, it's where he was a savage, you know, and was entertaining. But watching him fight Zepeda, you know, razor sharp, you know, incredible ring IQ. But I think Teo is a bigger man and can cause some problems. Teo's ring IQ, sharpness, speed, agility, power is up there. So, you know, I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I back Teo to win.
Adding yet another voice to the conversation, Ryan Garcia has shared his take on the Stevenson versus Lopez showdown. While Garcia still favors Shakur to come out on top, he warns against underestimating Teofimo, long predicting a loss for Lopez. Garcia now cautions that fans might be overlooking the real danger he poses. He points out some weaknesses in Teofimo's style that could be exploited, but one thing is clear: Teofimo Lopez is more than capable of pulling off a shocking upset on fight night.
I would put my money on Shakur, but I won't be surprised if Teofimo surprises us all, for sure. I think I'm underestimating Teofimo a little bit, but I don't think he can make the necessary adjustments to his own style to combat what Shakur does best. But he could definitely prove me wrong, for sure. And I won't be surprised.
As many are tipping Shakur Stevenson as the clear favorite against Teofimo Lopez, Regis Prograis has also weighed in, insisting that, in his eyes, Lopez doesn't stand a chance. He predicts a punishing night for Teofimo, with Stevenson likely dismantling him piece by piece. While Prograis acknowledges that Lopez has scored wins against big names, he stresses that Shakur's style is entirely different, precise, methodical, and extremely dangerous. In his view, Stevenson's skill and tactical approach make him the fighter most likely to dominate the matchup.
I don't think Teo beat me. No, for sure. Nah, I don't think Teo beat Shakur. I think Shakur gonna break him mentally. I think Shakur gonna break him down.
Yeah.
You know, because you're not. It's one thing when you just hitting somebody, and well you can't. Somebody keep hitting you and you can't hit them. It's like, damn, bro, like, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Shakur don't have a lot of power, but he's precise. Same thing with Keyshawn Davis. They're really, really precise. They're gonna hit you right at the right spot at the right time. You know, and I don't think Teo. Well, he saw good before. That's why it's an interesting matchup, because Teo did see that stuff. Teo saw greatness before. Teo fought Josh Taylor. Teo fought Lomachenko. Yeah, so he did see that. But I think Shakur it's a different style. I think it is a different style. I got Shakur.
Tim Bradley shines a spotlight on the weaknesses in Teofimo Lopez's game, drawing from his unique insight into the mistakes Lopez has made in previous fights, mistakes that leave him vulnerable to precise counters. Bradley then maps out the exact plan for Shakur Stevenson, illustrating how he can throw off Teofimo's rhythm and take control. Stevenson is poised to display true technical mastery in the ring. According to Bradley, fans should expect nothing short of a brilliant boxing performance from Shakur in this matchup.
The shot, and another shot he gonna be looking for is the left hook. Yeah, Shakur going to that damn Mayweather defense, Philly shell. That left hook is coming. He gonna be looking for that mug all night long. That left hook, left hook, left hook. But just keep Teofimo off balance. That's all he gotta do, is keep him off balance, man. Throwing them feints, fighting him off that jab, bro, it's gonna break his rhythm up, boy. He gonna struggle. He gonna have a hard time. But, you know, Kambosos didn't rush in at him. Kambosos stayed underneath himself, stayed right there in front of him. That was it. Held his ground. That was it. Anytime Lopez would do something, Kambosos come right back with counters. Yeah, but he stayed close enough to get Lopez to react. And a lot of times Lopez fought angry that fight.
With the MSG showdown fast approaching, boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. weighed in with his expert analysis on the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight. He cautioned that Lopez can't afford to play it safe. Trying to box from the outside would only allow Stevenson's elite footwork and defensive mastery to pick him apart. Jones Jr. insists that Lopez needs to take calculated risks, stay aggressive, and force Stevenson out of his comfort zone. If executed correctly, this strategy could turn the bout into a high-stakes, action-packed battle from the opening bell to the final round.
Stylistically, man, how does Shakur beat Teo and vice versa? Stylistically, how does Teo beat Shakur?
Stylistically, Teo got to go in and go for broke. He got to go gamble. He got to take some, get some, and that's his only way to win. If he stays outside and boxes, Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a polished boxer with some of the best feet in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him, and he's gonna be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely make it a really good fight.
Adding another expert voice to the Stevenson versus Lopez showdown, legendary trainer Abel Sanchez shared a bold prediction. He believes Lopez has to come out swinging from the first bell, warning that a slow start could make the fight drag. At the same time, Sanchez points out that Stevenson will need to control the distance and stay sharp, as Lopez's explosive power has the ability to shift momentum in a heartbeat. This clash of contrasting styles is exactly what could turn the fight into a thrilling spectacle for fans.
Shakur's a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him, but I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you in, he wants to counterpunch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack. He's gonna have to be leading the fight, or else it's gonna be a boring fight. I don't think it'll be a boring fight, but if he sits back and waits for Shakur, Shakur's going to wait for him, and it's not going to be exciting. But I think Teofimo will attack. I think Teofimo has to attack. I think Teofimo has to do what Zepeda did, except for Teofimo's a lot more talented than Zepeda was.
Sanchez also noted that, while he anticipates an exciting bout, fans should be ready for the possibility of a draw. Despite Lopez's raw power and Stevenson's technical brilliance, he believes the fighters are so evenly matched that neither may fully dominate. This could lead to a split or shared decision. His insight adds another layer of suspense to an already unmissable matchup, keeping fans on edge and highlighting just how finely balanced this fight truly is.
So I think that I honestly, I see a draw. I don't know why I see a draw, but I just see them both having great rounds and giving us the kind of fight that I think the public is looking for.
No matter who you're rooting for, one thing is clear. Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez is shaping up to be an unforgettable showdown. Who do you think will come out on top? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're hyped for fight night. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest expert breakdowns and boxing insights.